Sometimes life is not pretty. Sometimes you can't just sit on Facebook all night. Sometimes you have to challenge yourself. Maybe you're taking too much money, not too little. Maybe you've taken too much, and maybe you didn't stop and should have stopped when that homeless man or woman needed just a dime or a dollar. What have you done? What have you done with your life? We've all done things and gone places, and we're never always proud of what we did. When I killed people in foreign lands, I had orders to do it, but who gives a damn about that? It was horrible. When my brain went off and had seizures, my family locked me in mental hospitals. Oh, and jails and all those things. And you know what it did? Well, of course it pissed me off. It made me stronger. You see, and when I talked to you over the last few years, you, my connections on LinkedIn, I knew that inside of you somewhere were the visions of America. Small business. My grandfather knew that. He was a small businessman. My dad knew that. He was a small businessman. And my uncle knew that. He was a small businessman. And I knew that. I was a small businessman. And that's the way it is, you see. But we've stopped caring enough. And it's my job to make you care more. I don't want the damn job of president, but I'm directed by God to go get it. Will I just split the vote? Probably. Maybe I'll just give it to Donald. He's an asshole like me. Yeah. No, I'm going to be ignorant, and I'm going to be belligerent, and I'm going to give a shit, because you know why? They'll haul me away again. The CIA will try to kill me like my good friend Dan Wolf was killed in Susanville. He was on my team. They picked us up out of the goddamn, pardon my language, I'm so upset with our world, with our country. We wouldn't be in Afghanistan right now, except that we have to keep it going for Brown and Root, for Halliburton, for many more. And you know what I'm talking about. What is Afghanistan but a hole with holes in it that feeds opium to the Chinese? And who was this great man that we decided was horrible when he blew up some of our buildings? I said great man, Osama bin Laden. Did we really murder him, or is he still alive? I hope he's still alive. I trained him personally. Many others did. We trained him, like we trained Saddam and his men. When we're tired of people, we cast them away. My family does that to me all the time. But you know what? It only builds me stronger. Because the visions that were planted in me by my grandfather, who I found out now by DNA is my father, that makes sense, are visions of our Constitution, which is the only thing that's kept us alive at all. But what politician, what senator, what congressman has not violated his oath of office to protect that? When the felon's rights are taken away, his gun rights, and he goes home, you mean he can't protect his family, but the Second Amendment says that he can? Where is my country? I'm in North Idaho. You know, everybody packs in North Idaho. Don't you know that? We all pack. You know what that means? It means we carry guns. You know why? Because the Second Amendment has been taken. Just like all... Do you even know what the other amendments are? No, you don't. Can you recite them? No, you can't. Can your children? Not at all. I learned them in school in second grade. My ancestor was U.S. Grant, and many other presidents were my ancestor. It goes all the way back to the Ireland days, and then I was related to the Mormons. Well, John Anderson specifically, you know who he was, right? He was a Mormon. Have you ever heard of the Mormon War, where our country and the state of Missouri committed genocide against the Mormons? Genocide, like Hitler. Maybe you better read up on it. Do you know history? My mother used to teach it. Do you know the English language? Hardly spoken anymore. I don't care. I like other countries and peoples, but if you goddamn well come to my country, you better be legal, or I'll kick you out personally. That's right. I love those children. I don't want them separated from their families. But there be no more games at our borders. Border wall? No. Destroy it. I want our country to be so precious that we gather up all the other nations of the world and we say, look, we're sorry. We fucked up. We screwed up. We became that big thing the Brits were, back in the day. We became someone who wants to take everybody over. The Navy boys fish too, They fish for subs. That's right. I'm going in now. I've had enough. Tonight I'm going to talk about things to the world, the secrets that our government doesn't want you to know, but they're on the goddamn internet. Pardon my language, but there I go again. I'm so upset. I'm ready. I'm a preacher, all right. Yeah, I've been an internet preacher. I've been a real nice guy. No more. I turned the other cheek so many times, I'll turn it no more, and that's what we need, you see. Donald Trump was just a warm-up God put there. He's a puppet, and he's a bastard. He's an arrogant bastard. But you know what? He's an asshole, and we need one, because that's the only thing, the only type of person that can get our country back, our Constitution back. We can't elect another billionaire, whether he's Democrat or Republican. Are you out of your mind? I'm a poor person. I give all my money away. Maybe it's time a poor person got the job. Abraham Lincoln was poor. Talk to me tonight. Talk to your friends. Talk to everybody you know. Tune in tonight. LinkedIn. We're going to make LinkedIn a new thing. Well, that old asshole likes to tweet, but you know what? I never cared for it. Have a good day, and God bless America. It's not too late. Even at this late hour, it's up to God. Good night.